Welcome to English lesson, grade 11. Today we are going to speak about something very important for O-level students, that is on reading. For that I am going to touch with one competency and competency level. Let me tell what that is. Competency 5, that is extracts necessary information from various types of texts, and competency level 5.3, that is transfers information into other forms. So, this is basically reading. So, reading is tested in O-level exam in different ways. For that we are going to do this one now, that is transfers information into other forms. So, you will be given a text and you have to read it and you have to extract necessary information. Necessary information means the information that you need, not everything, something that selected from the text. The text can be a paragraph, a dialogue, a story, or anything. So, now let us see different types of text and how to extract information and how to transfer them into other forms. That means, from a paragraph into a table, or from a graph to fill in the blanks, like that we are going to do. Let us see some of these examples. The objective of the lesson: the students will be able to transfer information from various types of text. Transfer information from various types of text. Various types, I told you, can be a paragraph or dialogue or anything, and information in that transfer into another one. Let us see some of those examples. Do you know this person? One Jayawardena. Okay, right. Remember, when you do reading questions, first read the questions or the task that you have to do. For example, here you have to fill these gaps, fill these places. For information you have to take from somewhere. I will show you that. Here, read about Mahela Jayawardena and complete the flow chart given. So, you read the flow chart earlier and keeping that in your mind, then when you read this one you can understand what are the information that you have to take. First thing is that you have to keep that in your mind. So, then it is very easy to extract necessary information. So, can you read this one and extract necessary information? I will show you again the flow chart, so that it will help you. Now, just remember these places thing. First one, profession, you know profession, job, and mother, father, date of birth, significant event in 1997, significant event in 1998, unbroken record, the year retired from test, and the year retired from ODI, one day international. So, when you read the text about Mahela Jayawardena, you have to keep in your mind that you have to take these information, because they are the ones that you need to fill these gaps. Let us read it. Mahela Jayawardena is one of the most known faces in international cricket, more popular for his captaincy skills. His effortless batting skills made him a gem of the Sri Lankan cricket team. He is a former Sri Lankan cricketer. He was born to Sunila and Senarath Jayawardena on 27th May 1977 in Colombo. He studied at Nalanda College, Colombo, and he was a captain for his school cricket team. Mahela Jayawardena made his test cricket debut in 1997 between India and Sri Lanka, and his one-day international debut in 1998 against Zimbabwe. Jayawardena holds the record of scoring 374 against South Africa in 2006 in a test match, which is the highest score by Sri Lankan in test cricket. He retired from tests in August 2014 and from ODIs in 2015. Now, while reading, you could understand about Mahela Jayawardena, some information about him, his parents and records and everything. Those are the things that we need to fill those gaps. Let us try it. Now, could you get this information? Profession, a cricketer. Father, Senarath, and mother, Sunila. Date of birth, 27th of May 1977. Significant event in 1997, Test cricket debut and ODI debut, and that is in 1998. Unbroken record, scoring 374 in test match, and the year retired from test 2014, the year retired from ODI 2015. So, you read this paragraph, and but maybe that you understood everything, or maybe that you do not understand. But reading means you need not understand the whole paragraph. What you have to do in your exam is definitely the text that you read, there will be new words. You should be able to guess the meaning of those words with the known words. So, that is the skill that you want to answer these questions. So, now in this paragraph also, if you could read in that way, I am sure that you could find all these information correctly and transfer those information into this flow chart. Let us try another one similar to that, and look at this one. Do you know this person? Yes, and looking at the picture you can say, and all information about him is given in a table. Right here, name Christopher William Vijaykorn Kannangara, CWW Kannangara, and born, school attended. Now, you can see earlier you were given a paragraph about Mahela Jayawardena, information was in a paragraph. Now, about CWW Kannangara, and not in a paragraph, everything is in a table, right. So, then all information you can see in a table. Now, you know name, born, date of birth, and school attended, examinations, profession, and position held in politics, and reforms introduced and died. Try to remember this information. So, you need these things to do the next one. Right, let us see our task. Fill in the gaps or the blanks. So, with those information you have to fill in these blanks. Shall we try it? Before that, you just have a look at it carefully. So, I will tell you another point when you have to fill in a blank, something like this in a paragraph. You better read the complete sentence, not up to the blank and try to find the answer. It is not a good way. You read the complete sentence up to the full stop, then you can get a clear idea about the sentence, what is the message that is giving by that sentence. Then it is very easy to catch the answer that comes to the blank. Right. First, anyway, read the paragraph, and I will show you it in this way, then it is very clear. So, the information there in the table, and now the paragraph with the blanks is here. Dr. CWW Kannangara was born on, then you can easily catch the answer, was born on, maybe the same word appears in that table. So, it is very easy, born on, now you can guess the answer, at Randombe in Ambalangoda. So, you better read up to this place, then you can get a clear idea about the sentence. So, you can use this skill in other questions as well. He received his primary education at Wesleyan Missionary School and won a foundation scholarship to enter Gaul. Where? Find the answer from here. I will give you a little time and try to find the answers for the other blanks without my help. Because the answer is there, just take it to this place. Okay, see the other part. There are 3 more blanks, the answers are there. That is taking necessary information and transfers those information into other forms. Information given in the table and you put into a paragraph. I hope that you could catch the answers. Let us see the answers. First blank, could you get that answer? Easily. Born on, then the date of birth, 13th October 1884. And the second, the scholarship to enter, we talked about, then Richmond College, Gaul. Then the same information you could see in the table. So, it is very easy to catch the answer. And when you go to the next one as also, Law College. Now, with this word also you can understand Law College and passed out as a blank in 1910. Law College passed out as a teacher? No, as a lawyer. It is directly given in the table. So, it is very easy. And next one, then it is also there are certain words helping for you, right. Dr. C.W.W. Kannangara entered Ceylon politics. So, this is a familiar word for you. So, with those words you can get an idea what kind of a question is this and what kind of answer is suitable for this blank. And politics and became then minister of education, politics, minister. So, very close words, right. And when you go to the next blank, there are certain words, education bill and central colleges scheme. So, that is also now. Let us see the words helping you to catch the answer. As the Minister of Education, he introduced, what? Extensive reforms such as free education, which is a very familiar word for you all, free education bill and central college scheme. So, it was directly given in the table. So, it is very easy to catch the answer and hope that you could catch the correct answers. Okay. Right, now just have a look at this one. It is a different one. First you saw a paragraph and next you saw a table. Now, a dialogue, right. So, then read and take the necessary information and then transfer the information into other forms. Let us try this one, and here it says Shamil is attending a job interview in multiplex company. Read the dialogue between the interviewer and Shamil. Now, there you can see the dialogue between these two, Shamil and interviewer, right. First he says, good morning sir, then interviewer, good morning, take a seat. Very familiar things, right. Thank you sir. Well, you are Shamil, am I correct? Yes sir, I am Shamil Varnasurya. Okay. We maintain a database of the applicants. Would you like to tell me your contact number and the email address? Then Shamil says, yes sir, my contact number is 081 and the email address is, and interviewer says, okay, now tell me, where did you study? Shamil, I studied at Gamunu College, Badulla. Interviewer, okay. What were your O-level results? Shamil, I obtained 7 A's and 2 B's for dancing and ICT. Right, I read it for you, right? So, it is not a difficult thing actually for me to read for you. Anyway, now I told you earlier, before reading this, there is something that you have to do. That is, now you have to look at the task. What is to be done after reading this, right? Now, you read the second part of the dialogue, and now keeping those things that you read in your mind, let us try to do the activity. Now, can you complete this one? Now, submit Shamil's details to the database. What is the name? Telephone number and email address, school attended, educational qualifications, O-level and A-level, and professional qualifications. Hope you could find these answers. Are they correct? I hope that you could get all the right answers. Well done then, right? Just writing this is enough. So, another thing is, right, when you write these things, remember to start with capital letter. S and W. Just only 7 would not be enough. Just write 7 A's and 2 B's, like that. Right, when you transfer that information, and make sure that you translate properly, do not make any change. If you just change, and also you will not get marks. So, get that right information and write it correctly in the relevant place. Okay, hope that it is also clear for you all, right? That is a different reading text. And let us see the other one. So, I hope that you can remember at the very beginning we read a paragraph about Mahela Jayawardena, that is about a person. Now, this is about something else. Let us see that. And in this activity it says, read the article about the Knuckles mountain range and complete the table given below. So, you are given an article and then you have to read and get that information and complete this table. What should be taken? First one, location. Location, you know, place, where it is, and unique features. Now, you know Knuckles, unique features, some things that you can see only in that area, right? And major attractions, something very attractive, and temperature and average rainfall and best period for trekking, that is best time to go there. So, these are the things that you have to take from the paragraph. So, then though it is a big paragraph, even if you do not understand the complete paragraph, you can do the task. So, that is what is expected from O-level students, right. 100% of understanding of the text given is not necessary, definitely there are new words, do not worry about that. And so, then try to guess the meaning. Now, when you are going to read about Knuckles, now you know it is a big mountain range, right. So, then you can get a picture into your mind. So, with that idea when you read, you can easily understand even the difficult words. So, that is what you need as O-level students to guess or the infer, to slightly get the closer meaning, at least maybe not the right meaning, but you can get some idea. So, that idea is very important, that is quite enough for you to attempt the question. Now, this if you can get these things, you can complete this table. Now, I will show you the paragraph and you have to read the paragraph So, I am not going to read, because it is up to you to read and see whether you can find this information, right. You can remember, keep this in your mind. Now, you can see it with the nice picture. The Knuckles mountain range, also called Dumbara mountain range, is located between the district of Kandy and Matale in the central hills of Sri Lanka. This is a unique mountain range because it is a biodiversity hotspot, a water catchment and wildlife reserve. So, now there are new words, long sentences, but do not worry about that. You know, you need not to get all those things. There are certain things that you need to fill in the table. So, that is what you have to catch. Now, in your question paper, the paragraph and the table both appear. So, you can easily get that information and fill in the table. So, now here only the paragraph, therefore, maybe that you can't go to the table at once, but you have that in your mind what is necessary to fill those gaps. And read the other part. The Knuckles mountain range is one of the loveliest nature attractions of Sri Lanka. The mountainous terrain, grasslands, rugged mountain peaks, streams, cascades, waterfalls, high biodiversity are the major attractions of the mountain trekkers and nature lovers. December to February and June to September are the periods ideal for trekking, because there is a moderate rainfall in these periods. The average rainfall at Knuckles range lies between 3000 to 5000 milliliters, while the temperature ranges between 5.5 degrees and 35 degrees Celsius. One of the island's important natural heritage, the mesmerizing Knuckles mountain range, is thus protected for its outstanding universal value. So, it is a huge paragraph. So, do not worry about that, and this kind of paragraph is definitely given in O-level paper. So, do not get afraid though the paragraph is big, but the information that you need very few, that is very few. So, now these are the things that you have to fill, right. Could you get the answers for these things? Let us see the answers. Location between the districts of Kandy and Matale. So, then it is given in a long sentence, maybe that you can't understand it, but you know location, that means the word place, you know the meaning, and then you can easily understand this Matale, Kandy, these things. So, in that case you can catch the answer. So, that is very important, right. So, in that way I think reading paragraph is very easy. So, hope that you could get all these answers correct. Just check your answers. Okay. So, that is another kind of questions that you get. This is another one taken from a past paper 2017 test 5 paper 1. So, then this is an example, right, how these questions appear in O-level paper. So, GCE O-level examination 2017 test 5 paper 1, right. Read the following letter and complete the dialogue. Use only one word in each blank. First one is done for you, and there is another important point that I have to highlight here, and here it says these instructions, it is very important, read carefully, right. Here it says use only one word, very important. So, when you write the answer in each blank, you can't write two words, right. So, that is very important. It is very simple letter. Read this and let us see what you have to do. So, complete the dialogue, but for this dialogue you have to take only one word from that letter. So, first read this and see what are the things that you have to take from the text. First one, the dialogue. Srinath, I received a letter from Isuru. That is the example given. That is another help in O-level paper. In each question, one answer is given as a help. So, that is the first help. Then Arjuna, Isuru, where has he gone? I did not see him at the match yesterday. Then Srinath, well, he did not come to the match. He is in staying with his he is in, remember this is what you are staying with whom? And how nice, it must be cool and nice there. No, not as cold as in his eyes. Now, you can understand what kind of a word is there, should be there. What is he doing there? Something he never does here, something he never does, and see, keep that in your mind when you go to the text. By the way, he is sending you his what? I must thank him when I see him. Now, let us see the text again, read this one now. So, this is how you have to do, right. Then it is very easy to catch. Now, you know the things that you need to write as answers, all those things are here. Now, read this small letter. Dear Srinath, I came to Nuer earlier, but it is too cold and gloomy. So, I moved to a tea plantation bungalow in Thalawakale, where my uncle lives. Here it is warmer and I feel comfortable. The view is beautiful. I keep walking on the hills every morning until my feet hurt. I get tasty food to eat prepared by my uncle's cook. I am fine here. Sorry, I missed the match. See you next week. Give my regards to Arjuna, Isuru. Very simple letter. Now, the things that you need to take from here you can remember. Now, you read the task. Now, let us see that. Now, can you fill in these blanks? Right. Could you find these answers? Right. First answer it was given as the example, second one Thalawakale with his uncle called in Nuer earlier. It is here walking or hiking and regards. Okay, right. Today our lesson was on reading actually, how to attempt reading questions in O-level paper. You saw different kinds of text, dialogues, paragraphs, tables, stories, and so you have to read them and get information and put them or transfer them into other forms. So, then you practice it with 2-3 questions. I hope that you got an idea. Especially first read the questions or the task that you have to read, then read the text, then it is very easy to catch the things that you need to write as the answers. Hope that you got a good idea about clear idea how to answer these kind of questions. Hope to meet you with another good lesson like this on another day. Until then, have a nice